You're listening to the BBC World Service.
Lovely stuff. I was floating away there, MARSADA from Sumatra in Indonesia. Henry Manik, we spoke to you briefly about where you come from. That song was about where you came from, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. It's about telling about Lake Toba, how beautiful of Lake Toba, where we live. Actually, we live in the middle of the lake, which is one of the biggest volcanic lake in the world. So in the middle of that lake, there is an island which is called Samosir Island. So that's where we came from.
Do you miss it when you're away?
We do, actually, but we've been really enjoying with our touring this time. Yeah.
But you can sing about it, so it brings it all back. Now, look, I must talk about this instrument you're playing. It's a wine bottle, isn't it?
Actually, we use this as a percussion, so we use any glass of bottles. So it is look very simple, but really important for the group.
Well, it's a wine bottle, and it's got 2 spoons and a fork stuffed into the neck of it.
Right.
And it sounds great. I mean, the percussion sounds fantastic, but
yes.
I think that's my sort of instrument.
Yeah, it is what it means is to keep the timing for the other instruments.
Yeah, and they aren't, so you're the boss, really. You're sort of the conductor, as it were. It's quite old music, isn't it? It's quite traditional music.
It is, yeah. It's folk songs, yeah.
And how old do you think the songs would be?
That could be in about 19th century.
So it could be, sort of couple of hundred years old.
Couple hundred years ago, yeah.
Goodness. And some of your instruments are traditional. I don't know whether is yours traditional. Your bottle. I don't know.
It is traditional. So in any music we're playing at home, we always using this. We call it Hessex. Yeah.
Okay. And you've got 3 acoustic guitars. You've got now. What on earth is that instrument at the back? It looks like bits of wood suspended on a piece of leather or something.
All right, we call that in our language garantungs, yeah.
And what does it do? Is that a percussion instrument as well?
That's kind of a melody for the instrument.
Could I just hear a little bit of it? Could you ask him to just to... Oh, it's like a xylophone. It's lovely.
Yeah, xylophone it is.
It's really nice, isn't it? And you've got what look to my untutored eyes like bongo drums.
Yeah.
As well. So yeah, some of those are certainly traditional music. Are the old songs popular in the area? Do people prefer that to the modern music?
Yeah, it is quite popular. It's not only in our homeland, but it is in general in Indonesia itself, in our country.
You're going to play us another song? What's this one?
Silabiak ni Pinasa.
Let's hear it. MARSADA from Sumatra, and one more chance to hear them at the end of the programme. Actually, Henry, our next item comes from your part of the world. Have you ever heard of the corpse flower? I think it's also got a very long Latin name, Amorphophallus titanum, and it smells rather horrible. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I do hear about it, yeah. And it is smell really horrible.
It's horrid. So. Okay, well, this time of year in the Northern Hemisphere, as spring turns to full-blown summer, you can expect the fragrant odour of flowers to waft on the breeze. Not, however, in the case of this particular bloom. It may be the biggest and one of the most beautiful in the world, but to put it bluntly, it stinks, apparently like rotting meat. Anyway, a couple of months ago, the experts at Kew Gardens in London persuaded their example of the plant to flower and held their breath, presumably. And now botanists at the University of Connecticut in the States have emulated their success. In their case, it's the first time their plant has flowered in 60 years. Matthew Opal, a member of the team there, took his life in his hands and stood right next to it in the greenhouse as it began to flower. Do join us then. For right now, though, I did promise you a last treat, another blast from our Indonesian band MARSADA. I should also tell you their website, www.marsada.com. You can get their CD there. Until next time, from me, Heather Payton, and the rest of the Outlook team here at the BBC World Service, thanks for your company, and I'll leave you with MARSADA.
Paringi sa batora, datulurati sa kapura, sangai sema matoma, naikondo arahasoda, galuba masipiro, sarabagasto lubukula, mata peso ratasino, bolori otarukino, jambata churi laure. Asal nama si fanno
You're listening to the BBC World Service. Now, off the shelf.